Hi guys, I feel like I haven't been able to come on here very much lately to chat. I've just been like super busy. The week that I had to take like 3 days off of work just due to the side effects of my medication and going to the hospital so much. Um, I had to work like full-time hours the very next week and had like some like really strict project deadlines, and I was writing a proposal at my job that was like extremely hard, so I had to get that all completed. But today I'm having a pretty good day. I'm wearing my favorite all black today, no surprise there. Um I've it's been a little stressful, just with my relationship, just, trying to like navigate all of our stress that we have going on and that James has going on with his job and that kind of thing. Um, Lyric is off of school the whole entire week because this is Thanksgiving week. And so I just met up with my mom today. She was so sweet and she drove like all the way over here to pick him up because I have a really hard time driving like long distance in the car right now. It just makes me like super nauseous. Um, so she was sweet enough to drive all the way down here. I just really appreciate that so much. And she bought Lyric a new like little dinosaur toy thing at Once Upon a Child. We had gone there to sell some of the old kids' clothes because I do that often. And then we just pick out like new things. I actually got him some Christmas presents there, which I usually wouldn't do that. But there was a couple things that were like just really good deals. And it is like a secondhand store. But hey, you know what? The economy, everything is so expensive. Like, I really don't feel bad about it at all because I don't think he cares whatsoever. Um, I know he's not going to be excited. I got him like a winter jacket and some hoodies, and I did get him like a little Hot Wheels car thing. It's like a semi truck that you can put all the cars on. So I know he's going to love that. Um, yeah. And then I got him like 3 pairs of shoes. They have like Jordans there for really cheap. I think I got him a pair of like black high top Vans and then some little Champion like slides because he still doesn't have any slides. So I feel like that was a good buy. Out of like a huge bag of clothes that I had brought to sell, I think they took like 20 something items and they gave me like $43 for it. So I feel like it's a win situation. We've been trying to post a lot of things and sell a lot of things. Just trying to get the house ready to sell because it is on the market right now. I guess we're just trying to downsize and relieve some stress. It doesn't come that easy, but we are trying. We went to Cheddar's. I haven't been there before to have lunch. I had like the salmon salad. It was pretty good. They bring out like this fattening croissants with it, so I did eat that. I've been feeling guilty because I have been eating carbs lately and I really need to cut back. But I did order a salad, so that was good. And then I just ordered ice water with lemon, lots of lemon. I'm trying to like suck down the water today. So, what else? I have 3 days without Lyric, and then it will be Thanksgiving, so I have 2 days off for Thanksgiving. I probably will work the full-time hours Monday through Wednesday just to like make up for time because I am hourly now. I don't even think I'm gonna be getting like holiday pay, which sucks. I mean, I would hope so, but I should. I just don't know. I did get like a little bit of a headache today, and I am on this medication where it's like a long, like extended Advil, so I can't really be taking like that much ibuprofen because my doctor told me if I'm going to take this extended release, I don't want to take any ibuprofen. So yesterday was a little alarming because I don't want to sound crazy, but I was having I've been having so much kidney pain, which it's scary to me because when I was on the 20 milligram Lenvima, I was really feeling like my kidney pain was getting better. So I don't think I'm on a high enough milligram right now. Plus, I shouldn't be feeling this great, even though, trust me, there's times where I feel like so bad and it sucks. Like last night I threw up like really bad and I was just feeling super sick. But my doctor did say I have to be able to live with like a certain degree of misery for the medication to work. The higher milligram that I'm on, the better, because it'll be most effective. So right now, I feel like I could handle more. I need to be more miserable so my medication's working correctly. I do have an infusion the day after Thanksgiving. So it'll be my third infusion of Keytruda. I think those usually go pretty well. I do feel pretty crappy for like definitely the first couple of days. The first day, like after the infusion, it's like, I just need a plan. I can't do anything. And I kind of get scared. Like I want someone to be there with me. Like it's just kind of like a scary feeling. So, but I'm looking forward to getting that infusion again. Other than that, like James and I, like I said, we're still trying to work things out. He has a lot of stress on his plate still. But I did have a talk with him yesterday. And I just hope like we are going to be okay. Like I really need him to keep working on himself and just work together. I don't know if this current job that he's at is going to be a good fit for him, so that sucks because he just started there a few days ago. So we are going to try to figure that out. And then, yeah, I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving though. I wish I had more friends to come over. Anybody is invited. If you want to come, drop me a little message. And I just think like having people come together is really what Thanksgiving's all about. We usually don't do that. We just have like my fiance and his kids, and my mom usually comes over, but trying to like extend that invite out more and get some like Yahtzee going on or something fun. I think my mom is going to bring the little dog, so that always just makes me so happy. I love those little things. And then what does everybody do for like Thanksgiving sides? I think we're going to do just like all the traditional things. Green bean casserole, turkey, giblet gravy. I'm excited my mom's going to help me make that because I can never figure out how to make it. I've made a turkey on my own the last couple of years, and I think it could just be like better. It's always like a little too dry, or I'm just not cooking it correctly. So my mom is like a very good cook, so I'm looking forward to her expertise. But what is everybody else making? Like, what are some unusual, like, yummy sides that you make for Thanksgiving? I really want to know. I love cooking. I've only been on here, like, a couple of times and, like, actually tried to, show you what I was cooking, like my green chili enchiladas, Marry Me chicken. Those videos are so fun to make, but I am still, like, an amateur a little bit. So I need to like get some more skills on how I can record cooking things, and I just love like new recipes, trying new things, and I do love cooking. I try to cook a lot. I do want to apologize because just looking back on some videos that I posted lately, I cannot even believe that I posted them, but the only reason why I did is because I just want you guys to like be on my journey with me. So I know when I'm like in the car, my phone was not on a tripod, it's like shaking, or when the sun's just barely coming up or going down and I have like that harsh sunlight on my face. It was like, oh my gosh, I cannot believe that I posted this amateur video. Like, I have a bachelor in photography. That's what I went to college for, actually. So I was just like, oh my gosh, why did I post that? So moving forward, I will not be, well, hopefully, I will not be posting any videos that are not like on a tripod, because I know that's super distracting. And so unfortunately, I probably won't be making any more videos in the car. And just so everybody knows, I was still safely driving. That's not what it was about, but yeah, I just don't want like any of these distractions. So I did wash my hair today. I put like this coconut oil in the ends, and I'm like, oh my gosh, it feels really soft and good, but I think it looks like a little oily at the bottom. But I am kind of like loving these little brown tones that I put in my hair. I think I'm definitely going to be adding some more browns, especially like the more sick that I'm going to be during my cancer journey. I'm not going to like have a lot of time or money, for that matter, to like keep getting my hair done and putting so much blonde in there. So I think the goal is just going to be to get my hair trimmed like once every 8 weeks. And then I will add more brown in there. So the goal for me is going to be like that I don't even have to dye my hair for a while. I also really want to work on like the health of my hair. So unfortunately, putting blonde in your hair is not going to make your hair healthy. And I've just kind of like came to terms with that. Especially the older you get, it's really hard for your hair to bounce back or be like healthy whatsoever if you're going to add any blonde in there. So that will be fun moving forward. I don't have a hair appointment on the books yet, but I do need to reach out to her and at least I've been doing just like every 8 weeks getting my hair trimmed, and then just doing the highlights once every 4 months. So it's pretty much just, color once every 4 months and then trimming your hair every 8 weeks just to get it like super long, because I am liking like the length of my hair. It is getting like really long, so that's fun. And I hope I don't have to lose my hair during my cancer journey. That's another thing, is like I don't want to be wasting money on my hair if I'm just gonna end up losing it at some point. I hope that doesn't happen, but you just never know what you have to go through with cancer, so I'm just gonna be prepared for whatever comes my way. Water break. One thing, so I watched these other YouTube videos of women that are losing their hair, and one thing that they were talking about is like you will get these tangles in your hair almost where it's like knotted at the root of your hair, and then when you go to like brush it out, it just will come out by the root of the hair. So that actually has happened to me. It hasn't all came out, but a couple times I'm like, I can feel a huge knot. It's like a little clusters of hair. Like this morning that happened to me, and my head was so sore back here. I hope there's nothing like on there. It was right in this area. And, oh, there's a kitty cat right there. Hi, kitty. You want some attention? No, go get away from my stuff. Go, go, go. So we do have a cat, but I am allergic to cats. I think I've kind of gotten used to him, but if I pet him a lot, I will be like, my eyes will be watering and I'll be like miserable. Anyways, going back to my hair, I did have a knot back there. So I just brushed it out, and I don't know why it was so sore, but my head will be like super sensitive. Even when I was like washing my hair, I still am trying to do it carefully. I put a lot of conditioner in there because I have that fear. Like, I've seen other women that are taking cancer medications, even ones that you are not supposed to lose your hair on them, your hair will thin out a lot. Like, it will just come out sometimes more than usual. So I've been cleaning my brush out a lot, and I notice like there is a lot of hair that comes out when I brush my hair. I have so much thick hair that I'm not too worried about it, especially because I know my doctor said specifically for Keytruda and Lenvima, you're not going to like experience hair loss, just some hair thinning probably. Another thing is I definitely had like a reset weekend, so to speak. I had a hard time sleeping actually the last couple of days. I think I need to take more melatonin, and I think that's okay because I take my Lenvima cancer medication at night, and it kind of just like rocks me. So I really need to get good rest. If that means taking melatonin, my doctor said that that's safe. I think I need to like step up the melatonin a little bit better because I just haven't been sleeping well. And going back to what I was saying, why you would think it was crazy. So some of the symptoms that I have been having is yesterday when my kidney was hurting so bad. I get these visuals, and I haven't told anybody about this yet because I really think like if I express this to any of my doctors, they're going to think that I'm crazy. But early on, when I was having like the flank pain for my kidney, I would get this visualization that I was visualizing myself just like on my knees, on fire, screaming to the top of my lungs. Like, I think it was just a way of my body saying like there's something wrong. Because it was like when I was experiencing a lot of the kidney pain that I would visualize this. Lately, I've been visualizing things happening with my brain, and it is extremely scary. I had this visualization that I, again, was watching myself, but that I was like just really loopy all over the place, and I was like making all these weird noises, almost like just out of control. Like my brain was getting out of control. It was like that's the best way that I can describe it. But when you visualize yourself doing that and your brain is just thinking of that over and over, I think it's just a way that my body was like, there's something wrong. And my head MRIs were clear. My neck MRIs, I did have 2 cysts in my neck, but the doctor had just said like one of them I've had since 2011. I don't know how he really knew that. And sometimes I get a little overwhelmed when I have like these video appointments with my doctor that I should have asked him, how did you know that I had that cyst since 2011? But I kind of was like at work, I was in a hurry, and I just was like, okay, I mean, he's not concerned about it. But that still doesn't mean like your body, there can be something brewing like in my brain. I've been feeling like that. Or maybe it's just because these cancer medications are affecting my brain or kind of clouding my head a little bit. All of the symptoms I've had from Lenvima are all head related pretty much. I mean, where it's like the nerves in my head. I am currently taking gabapentin now, so hopefully I won't get like that neck, my paralyzed my neck again, or like severe whiplash where I can't even move my head. So that's why I think I just want to gradually go up in milligrams for the Lenvima. My doctor recommended going up to 14 milligrams soon. I'm a little hesitant to do that. I almost want to go to 12 first and gradually go up to 14, but my doctor's style is he likes to start off at a high milligram and then go down. So he is the expert, and I guess if I can handle that higher milligram, it'll be better to do it now because I'm supposed to be like making progress. The next scans that I have, I really want them to be like positive, and I want to know that this medication is working. Not just that, like I technically do have stage 4 cancer because I have distant lymph nodes that are affected. So that's why it's considered stage 4. I have lymph node close to my liver. I have lymph nodes in my stomach, my ureter. I have one close up here by my collarbone. I have a cluster of lymph nodes in my diaphragm. So, yeah, the lymph nodes are everywhere, and that's scary because the cancer can easily spread. The doctor, it's hard for me to admit what was on the PET scan. That's why I haven't talked about it a lot lately. But I do have 2 very small nodules on my lungs. The doctor has confirmed that wasn't just an error. It also has showed up in the PET scan. But he has reassured me that this medication that I'm on now takes care of the whole entire body. So hopefully we'll see all of those things shrinking. Anyways, moving on. Reset weekend. I did do some meal prepping. I'm about to make some more food that I can take with me just over the next few days. I baked a bunch of chicken. I put like a lot of garlic because I heard that's good for cancer. And actually squeezed like real lemon on the chicken. I think I overcooked it a little bit. I always do that with meat actually because I get so scared it's like not cooked enough. But still, I think it will be good, especially when I mix it with like, I'm going to be cooking some veggies and just making like my own little bowl. So that will be a nice healthy thing that I can bring with me to work. So I'm going to do a little bit of meal prepping, and I bought like a firewood because we have a fireplace in the backyard, so we can make like a little fire on Thanksgiving and cook s'mores. I thought that would be so fun. Yeah, so we're just gonna play games, make a little fire, eat some good food. Hopefully some other people, like more friends, will come. I need to start going down the list more and invite, like, if anybody wants to stop by and just say hi, I would love that. At the gym today, I did an upper body workout. So I mix in like back, shoulders, and biceps. It was nice. I did like 45 minutes. I always want to go like harder, like more weight. I just can't right now. I think that's okay because it's just like my body just can't handle that right now. I have to take it easy. I don't want to like go too hard and end up having like my kidney hurt really bad. So I just do lightweight and just more reps. And especially because I'm like only 112 pounds right now, muscle like sticks out a lot when you don't have a lot of fat. So I'll be seeing results a lot more quickly than normal because there's not very much fat on my body right now. So yeah, I did legs on Saturday, upper body yesterday. Tomorrow I plan on going to the gym, especially because I'm not going to have my son for 3 days. So I really am praying to God that I will have enough energy to go to the gym every day after work, because it would be amazing if I can like get in a really early morning workout in. And I actually might try to do that. Maybe. We will see how it goes. Especially because I can't sleep very well anyways these days. So it might be useful to just wake up really early instead of waiting at night after work when I don't have any energy. So we'll see how it goes. I feel so guilty. I literally, for the past 2 months, probably even longer, I've been going to church every single weekend. I missed one weekend due to, I think that's when I went to the hospital and just being too sick. But I missed this last weekend. Excuse me of the hiccups. Chug, chug, chug. I missed this last weekend. And so before the night is over, I want to watch a sermon. I just really love, and it makes me so happy, doing church every single weekend right now. I started to read in the Bible a little bit again. I just read a couple pages earlier. I'm just moving on to Isaiah, actually, because I don't remember, and I don't even have anything really highlighted in Isaiah. I don't know why, so that was kind of weird to me. I have so many things highlighted in the New Testament in my Bible, and I don't know if I just have completely skipped through Isaiah, so I'm going to revisit that. But from what I read earlier, I just wanted to read a couple verses to you guys. Isaiah chapter 1, verse 18 through 20. Come now, let us reason together, says the Lord. Though your sins are like scarlet, they shall be written as snow. They are red like crimson. They shall become like wool. If you are willing and obedient, you shall eat the good of the land. But if you refuse and rebel, you shall be eaten by the sword, for the mouth of the Lord has spoken. This is just a reminder, you guys. Be good and do not sin. There will be consequences. It's you have to fear the Lord. And I just cannot stress this enough. I really do think that way now. It's just instilled in me, ingrained in me, whatever the phrase is. But I get scared if I know or even think about sinning. I'll just have fear of the Lord will come over me, and I'm ooh, no, I don't want to do that. I would be scared because God knows that I know better now. I am close enough with God where he, I feel would punish me a little bit harder because he knows that I know better. So I'm going to continue reading Isaiah. That'll be fun. And other than that, yes, I did have a really good day. Some of my side effects are just a little worrisome. My left hip, that's where I had ran into the bed post. You can probably see it right here. So I just run into this thing so easily. It dropped me to my knees the other night where I was just curled up in a ball crying. And so I don't know if I'm just sore from that, but I've noticed I've been super clumsy. Getting in the car today, I bonked my head into the top of the car, and I've just been running into things. And I just don't know if it's the medication, and then especially I think when you have cancer, you're just a lot weaker than usual. So if I run into something or bump my head, it's going to hurt a lot worse than the normal person. I don't know if you can hear me, but all of a sudden I'm wheezing. It could be because I live with this cat again, but I mean, you guys already know I just told you about what I have in my lungs too, so I will probably need to do a breathing treatment. I have been like using my inhaler a lot lately. I just want to close with like a little prayer. God, please look over everybody that may be watching this. Just show them the ways that they should live according to you, Lord. Just give them that wisdom and show them the right way. Please protect and heal everybody that has cancer. Please, God, help us to be strong enough to fight cancer and get through this. Help to bring us together, Lord, and please help to expand my community so my voice can reach others that might need. Anyways, God, please just help us all to live the right way according to how we were made, and please guide me to make the right decisions. And I just love everybody who's watching, and I want the best for everybody, and thank you for following me on my journey. Please like and subscribe this video. It was really fun to make, and I'm just like feeling really happy and good. So I hope I can keep up with a good fight and just being in good spirits. Hi everybody. So it's going pretty well on Lenvima. I'm only on 10 milligrams right now, and I'm feeling like I can be more miserable. Like I really need to up the milligrams because I want this to work. I have had a lot of kidney pain lately, so that worries me because I just, when I was taking the 20 milligram Lenvima, I felt like my kidney pain was kind of going away, which means it was probably working better. But I am going to revisit with the doctor next week, and I probably will be going up in milligram then. So pray that I can handle it because I just want this medication to work so that I can get better. Other than that, I'm having a pretty good day. My mom's watching Lyric the next few days because they're out of school for like a week because it's Thanksgiving week. So that will give me some time. I started Christmas shopping a little bit. I'm not going to go all out this year for Christmas because it's just a stressful time. But still, I want to make sure the kids have like a little Christmas, and I am very excited for Thanksgiving. I got like a little log so we can make a fire and make some s'mores, and I'm looking forward to having a couple days off for the holiday. And some of my symptoms that I've been experiencing are just like, I feel at times that I'm not really right in the head. This medication, I guess the worst side effect for me has just been, first of all, I couldn't move my neck for a second, just having like whiplash, feeling really bad. And then I just feel like so weird in the head, like foggy and just not all there. I got these weird visualizations of myself just, I don't know, just like being like out of control. I think it's just something that our bodies do when something's off, and these cancer medications are really strong, so I'm sure it's just that. But I pray that everybody has an amazing holiday, and if anybody is also on their cancer journey, I just pray for healing please reach out to me and drop me a message. I would love to hear from you.